Welcome to Creative Tien channel. Today I want to show you how I replace the sponge bar or the sponge strip on my Brother 260 bulky knitting machine. For Brother 260 bulky, there is a sponge strip on the ribber too. So when you replace, you have to replace sponge bars on both knitter and the ribber. The standard size knitting machine is very similar, but you only have to replace the knitter. For the ribber, it actually has a plastic sponge strip here, so you don't have to replace this one. But I heard some people replace it anyway. They say it works better if you use sponge instead of the plastic. So it's your choice. To take out the sponge strip, you can use a flathead screwdriver and just push it and pull it off on the other side. Or you can use this tool to push. This one's thinner and you can push deeper. When you pull it out, you will notice the sponge bar actually has the metal side. On the top, the sponge side is facing down. And you can see the sponge is sitting on the needle. So the needle is below the sponge strip. Now I pull out both sponge strips. You can see there are two different lengths. The one on the top is for the knitter, and the one on the bottom is for the ribber. And both are for Brother 260 bulky knitting machine. And compared to the standard gauge knitting machine, the sponge strip on the ribber is still longer than the standard gauge knitter sponge bar. So you can see, you can compare that to the standard gauge. It's several inches longer. That's why when you are buying the sponge strip, you have to make sure you pick the right size. If it's too long, you can always cut it down, but we don't want it to be too short. There are many ways to replace your sponge bars, and the easiest way is to buy the whole bar and just take out the old one and insert the new one in. And the bar will include a metal piece and a sponge. And this will be more expensive, but it will be very convenient because you don't have to refurbish anything. You just take out the old sponge and insert the new one. This is actually the whole sponge strip. I didn't just buy sponge last time and DIY it. So if you are lazy or you are short on time, this is an easy way to replace your sponge bars. And I have some links in the description box if you want to know where I get it. I actually got it from eBay store, and you will find the link in the description box. And the second way is to order the sponge only because you already have the metal piece, and take off the sponge by yourself and just attach it on top of the metal piece. This is more cost effective, but it takes more work. And here is an example of the work I did a while back. You can see I attached the sponge here and just tape it on the sides. And I'm going to do that here today for my ribber sponge, because my ribber sponge is very flattened now, but my knitter seems okay. So maybe I will do my knitter next time. So I'm just trying to pull out the old sponge and take off the tape. And when I pull it out, the sponge kind of fall apart, so I have to clean it out. I think last time I probably used double sticky tape or glue. Either way, we'll have to scrape out with something flat so we can clean up the channel and insert a new sponge. It's easier if you add some alcohol or if you have some glue guns to remove the sticky glue. But it doesn't have to be perfect because we are going to put a new sponge on top. After some scraping with rubbing alcohol, I got most of the glue out, and I'm going to install the new sponge. I ordered the sponge from eBay. This is specifically for Brother 260 bulky because it's much longer. It usually has two different sides. One side has fabric on the top and the other side doesn't. Sometimes they have one side with double-sided sticky tape. If you have that type, you can just tape it to the bottom of the metal piece. For this example, you can glue it down or just use some double sticky tape to keep it in place. I'm using double sticky tape. I find it easier to place the double sticky tape on the metal bar first. So I find my double sticky tape and just glue it down. Just tape it down on the channel directly. Some people like to use a regular white glue too. You can try that and see which works better for you. Now we have the tape down. I will just place a sponge on top. I have the fabric side facing up. That's against the needles. And I just start from the beginning. I didn't take down this piece. You can take it out with some type of tool, but we don't really need to. It works fine for me. For the ends, I just tape it down with some clear tape so it's secure. And we do the same with the other side. So at the end, we cut off the extra length. You can cut it around here. It doesn't matter. And tape it down with clear tapes. Now this sponge bar is ready. Next, we just have to place it back through the channel here. And we know we want the metal side up, the sponge side face down, and the whole piece will be on top of the needles. So when we insert, we can press down the needle. You can have any tools to help you press down the needle and just insert it through the channel. Now the needles are very tight. For the knitter, you can install the same way. Now it's nice and tight. We are ready to start new projects. And now it's a good time to maintain your machine. Give it a wipe. Spray some knitting machine oil and wipe all the metal parts. Usually we spray the channel and the end of the needle, and also the underside of the carriage. There are a lot of metal parts. We want to make sure it works smoothly. So that's the basic of the changing sponge strips in the Brother 260 bulky machine. Thank you for watching. See you next time.